Hey Virgos, so John here, Psychic Love Coach, and this is your June, July love reading. So this is going to be from the period of mid-June to mid-July. I hope that all of you are doing well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, visit my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. You can also contact me through Wizio for a one question, one answer reading, and that link is in the description box below as well. And if you would like to enter the monthly drawing for this month to get a love reading, go ahead and check out the link at the top of the description box. Thank you so much for thumbs upping and liking this reading. You guys go ahead and thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. So, my lovely, lovely Virgos, let's go ahead and get into your messages now. Okay, so we got some interesting stuff going on here, Virgos. Some interesting stuff going on here. So let's see how this goes. We just gonna have to roll with this, okay? All right, so it looks like there's someone who could be maybe someone at afar, or this is someone who wants to come and see you, someone who you want to visit, but you are determined to walk away from this person. You're determined to walk away from this person. So you're determined to leave this person behind. And I'm feeling like some of you could be on the fence. I want to leave this person behind. I don't. I want to stay. I don't. I feel some confusion about this situation. But what's coming is there's going to be balance brought to this situation. Things are going to balance out where they may have been unbalanced before. Okay, where there was an unequal give and take for you before, because I'm seeing that there was an unequal give and take here. Someone is going to be bringing balance to the connection, balance to this situation. Yeah, put on your seatbelt, okay? Someone's going to be bringing balance to this situation by apologizing. Could be you, could be them, okay? But somebody is going to apologize. And I'm feeling like this is going to be the other person who is not attempting to walk away. I feel like there's one person walking away and that other person is going to come back and apologize. Now, it could be that both people come together and apologize, but I feel like for most of you, it's going to be the other person coming to apologize to you. Okay. So I also see a lot of passion in this romance, even though you may be approaching it cautiously. You may be approaching this very cautiously just because of what you know about the situation, what you know about the person. You could also become illuminated about the situation. You could have had some realizations about the situation, realizations about this person that you are involved with. Okay. Now, we were talking about moving in the Leo reading, or I'm sorry, traveling in the Leo reading. And I do see that someone is waiting for the other person, where somebody can be moving in the process of moving. Someone could be changing locations here. So I do see somebody coming to visit someone, but I see that, Virgo, you could be waiting for someone to travel to you. And this person is going to come and visit you. And it looks like, again, there's going to be an apology that comes about. So again, someone could be moving, right? Moving locations. Your person could be moving. You could be waiting for them. Just take this as it resonates, okay? So I do see travel coming up for you, either visiting somebody or receiving a visit from somebody. But again, I do see a conversation taking place where there's going to be an apology. Now, I also see here that you may feel as though there's a sense of loss in this connection in some way. Or if not a sense of loss in this connection, because you could be waiting for someone, there could be delays with communication with someone. And if you are not feeling a sense of loss in this connection, then you are feeling a lot of worry. You're feeling anxiety. You're feeling uncertain. You may be feeling insecure within this connection. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like there's a lack of confidence within this connection, within this situation. You may be experiencing a lack of confidence as to whether or not things are going to be balanced, what's going to come about in this situation. And I feel like you've been giving a lot to this situation and you really haven't been getting what you have been putting out, and that could be causing worry, that could be causing anxiety, that can also be causing feelings of loss or feelings of lack. So I have here the snake and the lilies cards, the snake and the lilies. So again, it looks like there may be a sense of an absence of confidence here. You could be feeling like your person who you're involved with may not be may not be loyal. You may feel like a sense of disloyalty from this person, or feeling like this person is disloyal to you. There's also an energy of letting go. So you could be attempting to, once again, walk away from this person, let go of this situation. But again, even if you're attempting to do that, know that things are going to clear up and balance is going to come to this situation once that apology is made. So I have here this connection, right? This commitment, this connection, this person that you are involved with. This can be a long-standing commitment, long-standing connection. Could be a marriage, could be a soul, contract, anything like that. Now, what I'm also feeling is that there are patterns that have taken place in this relationship that are repeating themselves, or there could be patterns that you have experienced in your love life that are repeating themselves. And this pattern is because of early programming, childhood situations. For example, if you were to look back at, and this is especially for you females, if you were to look back at your relationship with your father, right? Look back at that situation and just think about how your connection with your father, that relationship, can bleed over into your relationships with partners. So look at that, because I'm feeling like there are some family dynamics that are being repeated over and over again, okay? So again, we have here cycles, we have here patterns, things happening over and over again. So what's going on here in this commitment? You could also be, again, waiting for this person. There's delays going on, delays in communication. Now, I do see here that there are there's some confusion regarding this commitment. I have the clouds here. There's some confusion regarding this commitment. There's some uncertainty regarding this commitment. Maybe some misunderstandings are taking place when it comes to this commitment, some confusion, right? There's some difficulties, some problems when it comes to this commitment. However, it looks like those are going to clear up once this communication takes place. And again, this communication can be an apology. So this apology can take place in person. This apology can also take place through text, through messaging, through some kind of written communication, because we do have written communication coming out. So there could be an apology that takes place during a text. You could apologize during a text or through a text, but just know that the confusion, even miscommunications, you could also be experiencing miscommunications, and these are all going to clear up as a result of this letter, as a result of this communication. Okay, so that's positive. That's very positive that we have the lifting of the confusion, the lifting of the misunderstandings, the lifting of the conflict, the lifting of the delays. Because I do see here that something has been taking a long time, that this commitment, or even moving into this commitment, that this has been taking a very long time, okay, which is causing that confusion. And it could also be that you may not be seeing things completely clearly. You may not be seeing things completely clearly, but things, again, will be made clear through this communication that you have. So let's go ahead and look into the guidance. But before I do that, my eyes are just being drawn to something. Just as in the last reading, I see a lot of sex happening with these three cards. Okay. I see sex, I see sensuality, I see two people coming together, I see all that positive energy coming out. So this is also leading me to believe that, that whatever this is, it's not going to be over, okay? Even though you're determined to walk away, even though you want to walk away, it's like the door is still open. Look at that. It's like the door is still open in this situation, even if you want to walk away. And there's going to be a lot of passion here, a lot of fiery romance that takes place here. Even though you're cautious in the situation, even though you're cautious, I still see here some coming together. I still see here some coming together. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your guidance here. So about chicka wow wow. Okay, so we have here the first card is a card of orphan, card orphan. And this is card number 5, and this did come up in the reverse. So this is speaking of changes that need to come about in this relationship. So I see that there are some changes that really do need to take place. And these changes are changes to the patterns, to the cycles that keep taking place. So with this orphan card in the reverse, this can be saying that you could be afraid of being abandoned at this time. This orphan in the reverse speaks of abandonment, a fear of abandonment. This can also be saying that you are afraid of intimacy or being intimate and vulnerable with someone because there's a fear of rejection or fear that intimacy and being too close with someone and share your wants, needs, desires, and yourself with someone is too threatening and too intimidating. And again, I see this pattern of things happening over and over again that for many of you could have stemmed from childhood, because with this orphan in the reverse, this speaks of old familial patterns and old familial patterns that you are repeating from early childhood. And this is you bringing patterns from early in life into your relationships as an adult, because it's easier to recreate for, some, it's easier to recreate those patterns than to really take a look at them and to change them, to take a look at them and to interrupt those patterns so you can bring about something new. So just know that you do have the ability to come into a healthy, positive relationship when you interrupt these negative patterns. And that's really, really a theme coming up for you. So it's really good for you to recognize what patterns are not serving you, what things are not serving you, and take action. Because know that not all, good night. Know that not all relationships will disappoint you. Not all relationships will hurt you. Not everyone will hurt you. Not everyone will disappoint you. So just take a look at that and work to let go of those old patterns. Walk away from those old patterns. Those old patterns that you have been doing over and over again in relationships. And I just heard in my inner ear, unconditional love. So this could be a good time to practice unconditional love. So I also have here the card of regeneration. So again, this regeneration card is speaking of the patterns that need to go, the patterns that need to go. Now, this could also be speaking of a person as well. Okay. But I'm feeling as though this is really speaking of patterns. I feel like this is really speaking of patterns. I just have so much energy of patterns here. So this regeneration card in the reverse is saying that you need to let go. There may be something that you are holding on to and that you don't want to let die, that you don't want to let go, but now is the time to let go of that pattern, let go of that person, let go of whatever that is that you are holding on so tightly to. And then in my inner ear, I just heard that message. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. So this could be speaking of a person that you need to let go of. And if this isn't a person, this is speaking of patterns that you need to let go of. But whatever that is, however that resonates with you, Virgo, let go of that so something much better can take its place. When you let go of what no longer serves you, you create a void, right? So say that this is your soul. I'm going to say that this is your soul, right? So there's something in there that is taking up space, right? Let's see. Let's use my tiny tarot as an example. Something here is taking up that space, right? So what you want to do is you want to release it and let it go so the universe, God, spirit, your higher power can fill it with something better. Commitment, commitment, happiness and love. So you want to let go of what is no longer serving you so that something better can take its place. So also I have here the card of exchanging gifts in the reverse. So there's a pattern here that needs to end, okay? There's a pattern here that needs to end, and that pattern is of giving too much without receiving in return, okay? There's a disproportionate giving and receiving. There's a disproportionate amount here. Somebody's giving too much. Somebody's giving too much, or somebody's taking too much. Someone's giving and someone's just taking, okay? And we want to change this into the upright. We want to change this into the upright so that you are able to have an equal give and take. Remember, you want balance in this situation. So what could bring about this equal give and receiving is this apology that's coming up, right? So somebody, I feel like, is going to be apologizing, saying that they're sorry that they were gone, that they're sorry they weren't a better friend to you, that they're sorry that they made you feel bad, and that they want to make things right, okay? That they want to make things right. So there needs to be an equal give and take, an equal exchange of giving and receiving here, okay? So lastly, I have here the card of round and round. So this is a really useful time for you to go inside. Yeah, you're going to be getting that balance. You're going to be getting that balance. Truthful, no more secrets. Yeah, that's great, Diane. That's great. Let me look at what you guys are saying. Manipulation, follow the same stuff. Yeah, it's time to change the cycles. It's time to change the cycles. Yeah, exactly, you guys. Okay. And if you guys are finding this helpful, go ahead and leave a super chat. I would appreciate that so much. Okay. And like this reading. So I also have here the card of round and round in the reverse. And this card is saying that Virgos, okay, Virgos, let's be real with each other for a moment here. You may have not been fully honest with yourself or really looking at yourself, at your patterns, and how those patterns are negatively affecting your love life. Because here's the thing. When you look back at your relationships, right, and you notice there's a pattern, what is the common denominator? It's you. What is the common thread, the common theme? It's you, right? So this is a good time for you to look at what patterns are no longer serving you, so you can do something different and bring about a different result. It's like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Now's the time to look at your patterns, look at look at what it is that you have been doing that's not working for you, and take the time to consciously interrupt those patterns to bring about a better outcome, right? To bring about a better outcome. So interrupt those old familial patterns, interrupt what is familiar, interrupt what you've been doing over and over again. Look at things to a different way, because you may be a little confused. Look at things to a different way. Go within so you can get some clarity about the situation, so you can see the patterns and then go ahead and act upon it. And that's going to give you the outcome that you need, that you are looking for. That's going to give you the outcome that you want. That's going to allow all this beautiful passion, all that sex, all that good stuff coming through. Thank you so much, Val. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Virgos. The confusion is going to be coming to an end. Look out for this communication. Look out for this apology. The balance is coming. Yes, you want to walk away, but it looks like this is a committed situation. There's a commitment here. Even if it's in your hearts, there's a commitment here. You've been waiting for this person, but things, the cloudiness, the confusion, all that is going to clear. So again, go ahead and look at your patterns. That is the most important thing for you to do at this time, Virgos. I love you. Go ahead and thumbs up and like this reading, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. I love you and I appreciate all the support you give. Lovely Virgos, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, visit my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. You can also contact me on Wizio. That link is wizio.com/psychiclovecoach, and it's in the description box. And if you want to enter the drawing for a love reading for this month, that's in the description box below. You guys are so welcome. You are so welcome. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys. And I look so forward to seeing you here again soon. All right. I'm coming back for another reading. I have to ask my guys which reading am I going to do right now, but I am coming back. All right. I love you guys. And I will see you here soon. Okay. Bye.